Welcome to Intelligence Gateway.
Context is key. Social media strategy in a noisy online world. Lecture 5. In this lecture we will learn about crafting compelling social media content, why content is crucial in social media strategy, developing a content strategy that aligns with your brand and audience, creating engaging and shareable content for different platforms, incorporating visual elements, storytelling, and interactivity in your content, applying best practices for writing captions, headlines, and calls to action. Conclusion. Why content is crucial in social media strategy. Content is the backbone of any successful social media strategy. It's what drives engagement, builds brand awareness, and ultimately leads to conversions. Without compelling content, a brand's social media presence will fall flat. It's not enough to simply post updates or share links. The content must be relevant, informative, and entertaining to capture the attention of the target audience. Developing a content strategy that aligns with your brand and audience. Developing a content strategy that aligns with your brand and audience is crucial for achieving success in social media. The first step is to define your target audience and understand their needs, interests, and preferences. This will help you create content that resonates with them and encourages engagement. Next, you need to identify your brand's unique value proposition and messaging. Your content should reflect these key elements and communicate them effectively to your audience. It's also important to consider the tone and voice of your brand, as this will influence how your content is perceived by your audience. Creating engaging and shareable content for different platforms. To create engaging and shareable content on social media, it's important to understand the unique characteristics of each platform. For example, Instagram is a highly visual platform, so incorporating high-quality images and videos is essential. On the other hand, Twitter has a character limit, so crafting concise and attention-grabbing headlines is key. Another tip for creating engaging content is to tap into your audience's emotions. People are more likely to engage with content that elicits an emotional response, whether it's joy, surprise, or even anger. This doesn't mean you should be controversial just for the sake of it, but rather find ways to connect with your audience on a deeper level. Creating engaging and shareable content for different platforms. Consistency is also crucial when it comes to creating shareable content. Your brand's message and voice should remain consistent across all platforms, while still adapting to each platform's unique features. This will help establish a strong brand identity and make it easier for your audience to recognize and engage with your content. By following these tips and best practices, you can create social media content that not only engages your audience, but also encourages them to share it with their own networks. Remember, the goal is not just to create content, but to create content that resonates and builds a loyal following. Incorporating visual elements, storytelling, and interactivity in your content. Incorporating visual elements, storytelling, and interactivity into your social media content can significantly enhance engagement and help your brand stand out in a crowded digital landscape. Visuals such as images, videos, and infographics can capture attention and convey complex information quickly and effectively. Storytelling techniques can help create emotional connections with your audience, while interactive elements such as polls, quizzes, and contests can encourage participation and boost shareability. Applying best practices for writing captions, headlines, and calls to action. Captions, headlines, and calls to action are critical elements of social media content. They provide context, grab attention, and encourage engagement. To write effective captions, headlines, and calls to action, it's essential to understand your audience and align your messaging with your brand's voice and values. When crafting captions and headlines, keep them short and sweet. Use active verbs and descriptive language to convey your message quickly and effectively. Calls to action should be clear and compelling, encouraging users to take action without feeling pressured or overwhelmed. Conclusion. To create an effective social media content strategy, it's important to first identify your brand's goals and target audience. Once you have a clear understanding of these factors, you can begin to develop a content plan that aligns with your brand's messaging and resonates with your audience. When creating content, it's crucial to incorporate visual elements, storytelling, and interactivity to make it engaging and shareable. Additionally, writing attention-grabbing captions, headlines, and calls to action can make all the difference in driving engagement and conversions. To summarize, an effective social media content strategy involves identifying your brand's goals and target audience, developing a content plan that aligns with your messaging and resonates with your audience, incorporating visual elements and interactivity to make it engaging and shareable, and writing attention-grabbing captions, headlines, and calls to action.
Thanks for watching. For more information, like, comment, and subscribe our channel.